Yeah.
Very nice. We good?
Yeah.
Julianne, you've said that you've read nearly all of Nicholas Sparks' books, so which one is your favorite?
I would say.
What?
What?
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely. I would say A Walk to Remember.
We're trying to sell this movie.
I know.
Have you read any of the books then?
Me?
Safe Haven.
Safe Haven.
And that's your favorite book of all time?
Yes.
So, why would you say that Safe Haven is more than just a chick flick? Why should guys go and see it?
Because it is more than a chick flick. It really is. It's a really cool story about, yes, there is love, there's romance, but it's not told,
In a
just
sappy
for
way.
girls. It's like a realistic. It's funny. It's awkward. It's it's got the ups and downs of any relationship that's in the beginning, and it's as much a thriller. It's very suspenseful, and I think that guys have really responded to that.
Mm-hmm. They're usually pleasantly surprised when they see the movie because.
I mean, what makes you think this is a chick flick? What about that makes this a chick flick? Oh.
So, what is it that...
Forget about that. Just think about that. All right, sorry, go ahead.
what did you guys like about your characters, and how do you relate to them?
Oh, man, what do I there's a lot about this guy that I think, even though I haven't gone through everything that this character has gone through. I haven't lost, I haven't lost anybody that close to me. I've lost, friends and family members over the years, but he suffered a really tough one when he lost his wife a couple years earlier. So I'm not even going to begin to say that I understand what that means, but I did talk to a lot of people. I talked to therapists who deal with grief and all these things, and and kids. I love studying. I love watching my friends or my sister raise their kids, and just to see how they, the behavior of children is fascinating to me. Mm-hmm. So, these are things that especially the fathering part of it, or understanding the children part of it, is something that I really sort of related to.
Yeah, and it's nothing new to say that I've been through certain things, so that kind of helped relate to Katie's character, and I think that that's why I was drawn to her, not only because of what she'd been through, but also where she was going. I think that, running away from something tends to be like the easy way out. That's what people say. But that takes a lot of courage for somebody who's in that kind of situation to actually do something about it. And so I talked to therapists and counselors as well, and family and friends, my own personal experiences that people had gone through. Like I pulled from those things, but also I just liked the fact that there's a happy ending. I think that unfortunately, domestic abuse happens a lot more than, or it shouldn't happen at all, but it happens. And so to know that this movie represents second chances, and that everybody really deserves to be loved and in a good relationship, that's what this whole movie's about. So I liked that.
Do you have a favorite scene in the film, the one that you especially enjoyed shooting?
There's a lot.
Anything on the beach was fun, because in between takes we'd go swimming.
Yeah.
I learned how to surf a little bit. The dance, the one that I always think of is that dance scene, because there's a I'm a fan of guy movies. I love guy flicks, and I love things that are typically what we go to see movies for. Dancing is not usually one of them. So I was a little bit adverse to the whole dancing scene in the beginning, because I didn't understand who just does that. But then I thought about, okay, at some point in a new relationship, you got to make a move. As a guy, you have to, make a bold move if you're going to move the relationship forward. And that's what we really sort of played off. And it was awkward. It was a little bit clumsy, but it was also very romantic. And he sort of impressed her by his bravery, I guess,
Yeah.
to do that. And so the more we played with it, the more fun it became, and it ultimately became one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Yeah. Same for me. I mean,
Plus,
I
I'm
was
dancing with Julianne.
I was so excited to get away from the dancing that I felt kind of the same way. Like, really? But it was it's super charming. And if anybody ever did that to me in real life, I would just, I'm in. I'm all yours. So, yeah.
It's what we call the panty peeler.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
The panty kryptonite. Is that- Where's our publicist right
Yeah,
now?
see, I can get away with more when he's not in here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
nice
Who are you?
ending
What
note.
is